Hey, good morning. I'm on another live broadcast from Coronation Peak Ranches. I'm standing in the field here with Tyler Otto. Tyler is in charge of our Yuma Valley operation, among other things in the company. Good morning, Tyler.
Morning.
So this morning, for everyone, live on Facebook, can you kind of tell us what's going on out here? And this is our first melon field for the season.
So we are in the process of transitioning from our side hill Yuma bed plantings to centering up into wide beds so that we can water them like you would any other crop for the rest of the season. As you can see, or at least you will see, the melon plants are on the very side of the bed, and then this implement here is called the bed splitter, and it will cut half the bed and throw it to the other half, meeting up the seed line, and that way it will send a seed line back up inside the bed.
All right, this year I know we have a little bit of issue, not quite as fast because we have changed the height of our bed a little bit, so everything has to be kind of recalibrated. Good time for you.
Yeah.
And I'll let you get back to it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for everyone on Facebook, I'll show you a little bit of some of the operations that are going on. So first of all, I'm going to just raise things up. When we were out there, he was just getting ready to split the beds, which means that we got good germination, plants were growing, we thinned them, we started capping off the top because, as you know, we plant on the south side of an angular bed to maximize our heat, and then we have to recenter the plant to the middle of the bed, which is a long process, and which when you were there last, or we were here last, we were splitting the beds, and then we have to cultipack them, furrow them out, side dress them, and put a lay-by herbicide on them. And now we're getting ready to water these. All right, so we're just about to get over to the melon field here. I'm going to do a little fly around. Like I say, these melons are going to be in your market in about 30 days harvesting. And we're pretty excited about our spring melon deal. Our spring melons are marketed through Pura Vida and through Fisher Ranches. So look for those brands. Take a look around here. You can see those vines have just about covered all those beds. And they're only going to get bigger. The melons right now are a little bit bigger than a large fist. So that'll just give you some indication. Weather's getting warm here in Yuma. Beautiful weather for melons. We're running about mid-90s in the daytime, and not cooling off that much at night. So anyway, let's see. Shoot you down some of these rows. I'll just pause here for a second. See if I can drop down just a little bit to get a little bit closer look. And that's what's fun about these drones. I have a screen here that kind of lets me see what it sees. So all these melons that we have are marketed in partnership with Pura Vida Farms and with Fisher Ranches, which is Kingfisher brand. So you want to keep me in a job, those are the brands I'd like to see you buy in the store. So there's our first melon field. One little note, while this is our first melon field that we have out here, I'm going to fly towards our second field, and a lot of times, weather can have a big influence on what's happening. So now I'm getting a warning that I'm getting low on battery, so we're probably going to have to finish this thing up. I thought I had enough battery, but here's the second field. Quick look, and what happens is, even though they're planted apart, the second field gets pretty good weather, and we're going to end up having both these fields coming in pretty close to each other. So that's all managed by the harvest company, and not a bad thing. So we're going to tell you a little bit, though, right now about melons. So Tyler, I'm going to give you the honors. You can kind of talk a little bit about a melon, just so if you go in the store and you're looking for Kingfisher brand from Fisher Ranches out of Blythe, and Pura Vida brand, those are the ones to look for. That's who we're producing for, and we sure hope you look for them. They are really good. But Tyler right now is going to tell you, when it comes to a Western shipper melon, what to look for to know that you have picked a good melon to take home.
Well, I don't know if you can see from the video here, but this one's got a little more yellowish color. If you have too much green, it'll probably be a little too hard, probably won't have a lot of sugar. Same thing here on the very top. If you look for where the stem was, that it's completely pulled free.
I'm gonna pull that, what we call a full slip, and you want to look for this where the vine came off. I'm gonna see how close I can get to the camera, just so you can take a look. It's probably gonna tell me I'm gonna get too close here. All right, I'll back off, but that's a full slip. And like Tyler says, if the color looks good, and man, you can smell melon, you can smell that cantaloupe, and you have a full slip, vine came all the way off, you're gonna have a good melon. Why don't we just open this thing up and let's see if we're right. Let's take a look. One perk about growing melons out here, or anything that we grow, that oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, show them that, Tyler. That's a nice color melon there. And let's peel off a little bit and see how it tastes. So let's see if we're right. Like I say, this is the perk of growing out here, because you don't get any fresher than this.
You get a lot of friends this time of year.
You get a lot of friends. Oh man, the sugar on that is sweet. That is some good cantaloupe. And all hand labor to pick these melons. Takes a little bit of skill. It's very hard work to pack them. We're packing them in the field. These melons will be loaded on a truck and delivered to a cooler where they're cooled down and stored, ready to be shipped. Tyler, I don't know if I have much else to talk about melons right now. We're happy. We've done our job. The field is being harvested, and we look forward to you having the opportunity to try these melons in the supermarket. So keep your eye out for them. Kingfisher brand, Pura Vida brand, those are the two brands that we grow for, and we sure hope you enjoy them.